Please welcome to the stage the magnificent Screaming Eagles!
Okay, we're in our usual spot for Sounds of a Night backstage at the Empire Music Hall here in Belfast. It's a 4-band Sony Rocks bill tonight. We've already had St Hellfire, Cross-Eyed Mary, Maverick are on stage right now rocking the place, and we have the headline band with us. We've got the Screaming Eagles. And I want the boys to introduce themselves. This is
Chris.
What do you do?
I am the lead singer and the main part of the band.
The main part?
Yeah.
Kyle, drums, the worst part.
Adrian, guitar, the middle parts.
Ryan, bass player, non-existent.
Even in the picture. Bands will build their way up, you know, maybe releasing a song at a time or an EP here and there before they get up.
Yeah, that's
You came
normal.
in with an album. Now, that approach seems to have worked for you. Would you agree with that?
It did, yeah. It was probably a blessing. We sort of popped on the scene with a product and we jumped straight into it, whereas most bands have to earn their stripes. They're writing songs as they go and then getting a bit of notoriety and then climbing up the ladder.
I joined the band in December and with nothing wrote, and we went into the studio in April with 10 songs, and that's pretty crazy to have 4 songs or 10 songs in 4 days.
Well, we're talking about the debut album, which is a self-titled debut. It's an extremely strong album. It's been picked up by Classic Rock magazine. You've had songs on their cover mount CDs. You've had a lot amazing reviews worldwide for it. It's been picked up by a new record label, Off Your Rocker Records.
Rocker, yeah, who they're associated with basically the guys who run all the Hard Rock Hell festivals. They have a record label. It's Off Your Rocker.
It's only been going a year.
It's big new.
They've signed the Choir Boys, Bonafide,
Attica Rage.
Us.
My
And
goodness.
they're looking at massive wagons as well. So
Yeah,
it's a
so
few.
we've got some good sounds.
The album, is there going to change about it? Is there going to be anything different about the new release? It's still the same album in essence, but
it's going to be what's happening is in May is Off Your Rocker are going to give From the Flames a worldwide release through all their channels, get it to a bigger audience. They're going to repackage the album. We're going to put some bonus live material on there.
Recorded last night.
Yeah.
They recorded in Wales last night, so that'll be featured as
We're
well.
going to record a cover in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be awesome.
you're part of the Northern Irish rock scene, which is generally considered to be having a strong moment right now, albeit there have been a few bands splitting up recently, the likes of Trucker Diablo and Sweet Taste, which is it's very unfortunate. It's always horrible to lose good bands from the scene here.
Trucker's a great band.
Absolutely, but it's good to have bands like you coming through and represent because you're representing us throughout Europe. I mean, the fact is you're not just playing in Ireland or even just the UK. I believe you got some other shows lined up. Was it Ibiza, Bordeaux? You were telling me
we're playing in Bordeaux in June. We're playing in Ibiza in May. Hopefully,
Oxford and
Oxford.
You're also one of the first rock bands to have been voted for this year's Sunflower Fest.
Can't wait.
Now,
Can't wait.
obviously, Sounds of an Hour aligned with Sunflower Fest. We're one of the organisers, and we always feel that the rock bands are an important aspect of it.
They are.
It's
They
not
get
the
their own
genre.
stage.
There's a lot of different kinds of music played, but I'd say some of the festivals wouldn't be as kind or as open to hard rock as we
No,
would
definitely
do.
not.
And
Certainly.
we love the fact that, you know, I mean, last year you played the festival, you played the barn stage, and you
Yeah.
absolutely, you know,
Good time,
We
man.
had a
Lift it up.
fantastic time.
Singers
We
great.
actually.
This year we're staying for the 3 days.
you gonna stay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm staying for the 3 days as well.
If you
It was a
let us
great
stay.
setup, man. It was just a fantastic setup for Northern Ireland to have something that needs to be supported.
It was
Yeah.
the first time for all of us who'd
Yeah.
ever been to the place, and we were
Well
actually
impressed.
amazed at how
Yeah,
much
our eyes
family
were
oriented it was, as well as you had all ages, young, old,
Great
kids,
atmosphere.
families, no
Yeah.
trouble. People,
Yeah.
oh, fantastic.
You
fantastic.
had hard rock. You had like we went and seen some.
I mean, the guys spoken word.
Poetry.
Yeah, it was
Brilliant.
fucking
And
class.
the TP was, you know,
There was a comedy tent as well, wasn't
comedy
there?
and
There's
good-
something for everyone.
and
Yeah,
good,
there is something for everyone. I just want to ask you one last question. Is you know your favourite Screaming Eagles tune and the one you're looking forward to playing most tonight?
It's always been Blood. Blood, it was the last song I ever wrote. I think it's
It was the last song you ever wrote.
last song
Not
I
planning
ever
any more.
No, that's it.
That's it.
It's the last song I wrote on the album, and it's probably got the most of me in it of any other song. That's what I live for.
Is your
I'm
voice
just
gonna
gonna
hold?
dig-
Is your voice gonna hold up
It's the
tonight?
easiest song to sing as well.
What's yours?
Probably either Vampire or Take My Time.
I would say all the way. It's a good foot stomper.
Yeah.
Changes, but mostly rock and roll soul or blood.
But it's always good to get 4 different answers if you're all naming the same song. I wouldn't
Yeah.
worry.
It's the
But
same.
It even changes too.
It's,
like, you
yeah,
know,
mine used to be Fight the Fire because it was the first song in
Yeah,
it.
it does. It's evolved. It changes over the course. People's songs change.
I still enjoy listening to the fucking album. I still do, like, you know, now and again I'll wrap it on
It's a
there and
great
still
car
love it, you know.
album. Good
Yeah.
if
album.
you can't listen to your own album,
Yeah.
get out of the band.
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
Exactly.
True.
Well, it's been a pleasure as always. We're looking forward to seeing you tonight. If you're down in the Empire tonight and you're watching this later on, of course, it's been good to have you and thanks for coming. If you've never seen the Screaming Eagles before, you got to get down. Fabulous rock and roll band, blow you away, folks. From the Screaming Eagles, from ourselves, this is Sony. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.